segment is sponsored by Petland.
Welcome back. Today we're joined by Ron with Petland, and we're going to talk about what to do if you have a pet that likes to pull when you take them on a walk. So Ron, talk to me a little bit about what tools you can use to kind of stop this behavior.
Right, so most of us love to go walking for our dogs, especially with this warmer temperature. We're all getting out. Some of us don't mind a little bit of pull, but a lot of us do. I have a small dog, and when Susie's pulling on my arm and all that, I'm like, oh, how do I get rid of this? How can I stop this kind of a thing? There is training, and it does take time, and that's something like you're going to go to a training class. But there's also tools out there right now that you can use to stop the pulling right now. You might not train them long term, but you put this kind of harness on there, and they're going to magically not pull. First off, a lot of people get the harness, and so they get a nice attractive harness, they put it on the dog, and then they attach the lead, usually from behind the head, neck, and all that kind of stuff. Realize the harness, while it's taking the stress off the neck, just made your dog a great pulling dog. Just think of, when they're pulling sleds and stuff like that, they're putting harnesses around here. So the harness is great for taking the stress off the neck, but also great for pulling even harder. So what you can do is there's now harnesses out there that change it up. So this is another harness. Oh, wait, we still have that lead from behind the neck, but now we all of a sudden have this lead from the front. And so what happens is when a dog is going and something pulls their chest or their head around, they go in that direction. So as you gently pull, you don't even have to yank or anything, they're going to naturally turn around. So a harness like this with a pull or a lead that can attach to the front of it is really important. Some other tools, like I said, if you do it from the nose, this kind of one, this is called a head collar control ease by a coastal, is something that it'll attach around the muzzle and it just leads from their nose. So wherever their head goes is where they're going to go. And so this will lead them back to you as they walk away. If you're more getting into, hey, I want to get into that training, but I'm not quite sure, this is a nice one where it does put a little stress on the neck area, but it's a collar, so it's fine. And so as you pull, it gets a little tighter, and they go, "Ooh, I don't like that," and they're going to back away. And then I really like this one, a slip lead, where you put this around the head, it opens up even more. I'll put it around there, and then as they pull, again, you are not pulling on the lead. They are. They are going forward, it gets a little tight, and they go, "Ooh, I don't like that," so they're going to back off a little. If you find you're doing this kind of stuff, that's wrong. You're going to let them do it, and then they're in control of how tight and all that kind of stuff it is. So there's a lot of solutions out there. If you got any questions, you want to come into the store and ask, hey, this is my situation. What do I do?
And why is it important to get tools to stop this behavior?
Well, here, I always say we love our dogs so much, and we know you're probably gonna love them a little bit more. And I know with my own dog, when I figured out how to get my dog to not pull and all that kind of stuff, I walked with my dog more. Hey, that's good for my dog. It was good for me, and I loved my dog all that much more. So I think love is all around this whole thing, and we all get more exercise and have more fun as a result. We get outside time as well as our dogs.
All right, great advice there, Ron. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions for him, you can give him a call at the number on your screen. As always, this segment is sponsored by Petland.